Good evening everyone, welcome to my channel Mallorca Under the Sun, and this evening I am going live in Cala Millor on the east coast of the island. Good evening everybody, how are you doing this sunny Sunday afternoon? It is the 5th of September and finally I have made it over to the east coast of the island to do this this YouTube live even. Okay, so I am, just to give you a little idea of where I am standing at the moment, I'm just outside the CM Playa del Morro Hotel. I have just come a little way up from the beach. As you can see, all the umbrellas here, and I'll tell you what we're going to do this evening. We are going to walk along this wonderful walkway all the way along to towards Cala Bona. Now, please, if you can hear me and if you can see me, please can you say hello, tell me where you are from in the world, and I'll try and catch your comments. I have to apologise if I don't always catch your comments. Is that the tech giant Paul? Brilliant, you're here. Nice to have you on my live. So yeah, I don't always catch your comments, I'm afraid. Gary, you're from the South End, wonderful, really nice to have you here as well. I don't always catch your comments, folks, so I really do apologise if I don't get them. And I can see, is that Duca from Finland? Quite possibly. Anyway, let me turn the camera around. Now, if you are watching this on the replay, this will have been filmed live. So if you are hearing me, I say it every single time, but it does look kind of weird. Oh, hello, I can see somebody watching from Sawyer. Wonderful, and Trevor as well. Trevor, you are from Cambridge. Fantastic. So yeah, I say this every single time, but I'll say it again in case you are new to my channel. This will have been filmed live. So if you hear me engaging with people that are watching, it's because there is a live chat box. And if you are watching this live, please jump onto the chat box and please come on and say hello. And Vanessa, I can see you. You're in Magaluf. Do you live here or are you on holiday here? And Paul, you're coming over here, tech giant Paul, you're coming over here in a month's time. I hope we can meet up with Andrew McVeigh as well from Loving Life Mallorca. It'll be really good to see you. Anyway, as you can see, there are some great views on the beach this evening. Everyone's kind of leaving the beach now and people are going to go and get some dinner, but there are a few stragglers. But you can see that the beach here down in Cala Millor is enormous. Trevor, you're suffering from the mozzies in Poyenza. Well, Vanessa, you're on holiday. Hey, enjoy every moment of your holiday. Now, just to give you a little bit more of an indication as to where we are, further down to my left, well, to the right, as I'm facing the sea, we have a Sacoma, and then we have Cala Millor as well. And as we go up to the top here, we have Cala Bona. And even further up at the top, we have Cala Rajada as well. And if you are looking at the Mallorca map, the best way to picture it is kind of round that pointy bit from Can Picafor. It's the next bay around and a little bit further down. So, okay, let's get this live going. Let's start walking here because it's such a gorgeous evening. Oh, brilliant, Gary. I'm glad this is coming through loud and clear. Fingers crossed with the reception. And if you are watching this on your big 4K TV, I hope it is coming out okay as well, because I do occasionally have problems with streaming because of the mobile phone signal. But I mean, it's nice and open here, so I'm hoping that Vodafone beams in loud and clear. Hi, Andrew McVeigh from Loving Life Mallorca. Good to see you. And Paul as well. Paul, lovely to have you here. Okay, so we're going to start taking a walk up now. Look, as you can see, we can see some bicycles already. They're coming up this bike path. And this is just the best place to come if you want to hire some bikes. I've got bike hire all over the resort here. And you see people coming down here with scooters and with bicycles, just getting from one resort to the other. And it's a great way to see the place. And there are, Jeremy, you've just asked me about restaurants and whether there's beach accessibility as well for wheelchairs. Look, this is the perfect place to come if you have mobility issues. seriously come down to this resort. I've just passed the little boardwalks, so I could show you, Jeremy, but normally you have like strips of boards that lead down to the beach, where you can, if you are in a wheelchair, you can wheel yourself down, and lifeguards can give you a hand as well. And also this is so flat too, so of course you've got this lovely walkway here that you can come along in your wheelchair, or you know, if like my daughter, she's on crutches, she could probably make it along here as well. And there are loads of restaurants as well right along this walkway, and they all look out to the sea, so you can't ask for more, you know, accessibility and nice views. And I just want to welcome Stephen Driver as well. I've just seen your name pop up here, and it's the first time you say that you've made a live. Welcome. And sorry, I've just missed a few more comments. Now there is tons of stuff to do down here. Now I don't know if you can see, because there's not much of a zoom here. Oh my goodness, is Sexy Mike? Is that Sexy Mike? You are in Croatia. Are you on holiday, Sexy Mike? Why aren't you in Mallorca? I'm gonna have words with you. And also, Chris, you have arrived in Palma Nova this morning, and it is beautiful. Well, hey, you know, I've done so many Palma Nova and Magaluf videos, and especially over the past couple of weeks, what with being over in Palma way, actually, it was just easier, a lot easier for me to get to. Just because, as you know, a couple of weeks ago, my daughter had an accident, and we're going to the hospital every other day, so it hasn't allowed me to get over to the East Coast. And I am trying to play catch up a little bit with the videos that I am making. So I do have lots more East Coast for you, because you have asked for it, and I am at some point going to deliver it. But she's with her dad at the moment, so I hope she's watching too. She did say she would do. Okay, so things to do. I can see loads of comments coming in. And Anne, I can see you've just popped up as well. Okay, so things to do. I can just see a whole troop of paddleboarders coming in. Now, paddleboarding is huge over here, and I'm pretty sure, I would say I'm 100% sure, you can hire paddleboards over here in Cala Millor, as well as bikes, of course. Nigel, you're coming over to Palma Nova in a week. Fantastic. Am I walking into Cala Bona? I'll see how I go. Right guys, I actually have a confession to make. Okay, here's a confession on my channel this evening. I haven't been here for 16 years. I kid you not, I live basically 1 hour's drive away from Cala Millor, and I have not been here for 16 years. And the last time I came here was with my mum. Actually, we were just touring the islands, and we stayed in the resort for a couple of nights, and we had a fantastic time, but just never came back. I don't know why, but I am going to leave the choosing of where I'm going to go up to you guys. So if you think, and if you want to stick with me, I can walk over to Cala Bona and we can go and check it out. Okay, so let me just flip the camera back. There's lots of people calling for Cala Bona. Do you know what? And also, we stopped here for a couple of days 16 years ago. I don't think I've ever actually been to Cala Bona, so this could be a first for me. Oh no, I think we're going to Cala Bona. I keep seeing Cala Bona light up. So just to give you an idea, Cala Millor is a whole hour's drive from the airport. If you're hiring a car, if you are getting a transfer bus to go around the hotels, I guess it probably would be about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm not going to go down to the main bit where all the restaurants and bars are, Paul. I'm going to head down there another time, okay? But there's kind of plenty to see down here as well, because as you can see, the whole of this area is completely lined with places to eat and drink. I've actually got plenty of filming to do around here at some point of all the bars and the restaurants of where to eat and drink and where the best places to go. But like I said, I'll do that another time, otherwise I could be on here all night. I think you guys have got better things to do. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, yeah, you can, I mean, Palma Airport's basically a whole hour away. It's really not that far. And you can actually get a TIB, a TIB bus out here. And it's the number 400, no, to the airport. It is, let me just have a think, it's the A42 bus which goes straight to the airport from out here. So you can even get public transport down here too. Now, I'm going to give you an idea of the prices of the meals, because sometimes when you come out of Palma and you come east, things can either be a little bit cheaper or a little bit more expensive. So I go by the margarita pizza, which is a good thing to go by. And you can see here in this restaurant, it's €6.50. Okay, I think that's cheaper than anywhere I have found over in Palma Nova. And we are in the Pizzeria Due. Okay, I'm getting some strange looks. I'm going to keep on walking. Let's keep going along here. So I think you can get some really good deals for food out here. Now, as you can see, there's a little bit of seaweed on the beach, up this side of the beach, but the council normally does clear it away. Have a Voromar cafe too. They do afternoon tea here. Oh, you know, I love to see somewhere that does an afternoon tea. Okay, so I hope this picture's okay. Put your standard Burger King as well along here, as well, in case you want to grab something quick. And lots of spa shops too. There are lots of little supermarkets up here. You're going to Sakoma, Gary, you're going to Sakoma in September the 28th. Wow. You do afternoon bike, sexy Mike. Afternoon beer, sexy Mike. Okay. Well, there's plenty of that here as well. Have a tea, then beer. Okay, and also, like, this little walkway down here is filled as well with clothes shops too. There's a little shop here called Koala Bay. I've never seen one of these before in Palma, so maybe it's actually specific to Cala Millor. And right here too, just to get your bearings, we've got a huge tourist information office. Lynn, you're off to Porto Poyensa on Sunday. I need to go for a coffee in the Tallahassee Cafe. Best coffee there, fantastic. Oh, I can see all these comments pouring in. Brian, hello, I'm just going to say hello to you. And I can see Chris Locks. Chris, hi, wonderful to see you here. I know you've been out to Mallorca recently. I hope you've booked your next trip. And look, actually, just around where the tourist information office is too, you've got loads of other like clothes shops and like shopping, fashion shops and stuff down here. I mean, this area is fantastic. If my daughter is watching, I'm really sorry, sweetie, we have not been here yet. Don't worry, you're only 11. I kind of feel like I'm a bad parent. We just haven't been down here yet. But once your foot is on the mend, we're going to come down here with the bikes and scooters and come down here for a couple of days. There's so many places on this island actually. I've been out here for 16 years, as I keep banging on about, and there's so many places that I actually haven't been to yet, because when you do live out here, you end up going to the same places on the weekends because you tend to be busy during the week. Weekend comes along, especially in July, August, September. You want to go to the beach, you know a good beach. You hop in the car, you go there and you just like veg out for the rest of the day. So you've really got to make an effort to experience new resorts and new places. And actually, residents, if you are watching this, okay, if you are watching this live stream or you're watching this on replay, please put in the comments below. If you live in the southwest, tell me, when was the last time you came to Cala Millor? Because I'm guessing either you haven't been here or you haven't been here like me for a very long time. So come on, confess, I want to know. I want to know who comes here regularly from the southwest of the island, or if you've actually never been. And I'm hoping that this video is going to encourage you to come over to this side of the island and maybe come and support some of the businesses out here as well. Chris has just asked me if I've been to Colonia San Jordi. Yes, Chris, I think that was my second or third video I made, actually. There's a lovely walk down there, and I'm going to go and do it again at some point. I've got some beautiful beaches down there. Now look, just up from tourist information, I'm just going to bob on over here because I want to give you an idea of some other things that you can do while you're on this side of the island. Now they've got the special tours to Cala and over to a market as well, over in Porto Cristo. And I'm sure they do boat trips as well, with swim stops as well, a little bit like the dolphin boat we went on. Let's have a look, sea cruises. So look, there's tons of stuff to do here, sea adventures, and trips all the way down to Porto Cristo as well. Okay, so these little offices pop up everywhere, and you don't have to book them when you're in the UK. Come out here, see what there is, see what you feel like doing, and go the next day. Now I'm just going to plug my own content here because I put out a video this afternoon when we were over in Cala Millor. You see all the borders coming in here. When we were over in Cala Millor, we went up to the caves of Hams, the Hams caves, and I put that video up this afternoon. So if you want to get a really good idea of one of the things you can do on the East Coast, it's not really a long drive from here. Porto Cristo is just down the coast. Definitely go and check that out, and go and check out the caves as well. Now, as you can see, all along this coast here, you get these iron sculptures, and if you actually drive over from Palma, they're all over the roundabouts as well. It's kind of like a modern art thing. So look out for those. Look, and this is the pier as well. As you come a little bit further along the coast, this is the pier that you get to take your boat trips to. Son, you're coming over here. Fantastic. I think you're from Ireland, if I remember correctly. I think you'll love the weather over here. Right, we're coming up to a nice little area of some lovely looking restaurants. Whoop. Of course, everyone's facing the sea. And look, you've got another one of these sculptures over here as well. I hope we didn't just lose the picture then. I just touched the screen and it appeared to disappear. Anyway, look, you've got plenty of choice along here. You can stop for smoothies, you can stop for food. Here's another interesting piece of art here. We have a rock with a window in it. And the views from that as well are pretty amazing. Okay, so a quick weather update. It has been really hot this weekend. As you know, I mean, today as well, I don't think I left the house till this afternoon. It's been absolutely roasting. The temperature gauge only said it was 28 degrees, but I think the real feel was about 32. So if you're coming out imminently, you're going to absolutely love the temperatures out here. It's cooling down a little bit, thank goodness, but it's still absolutely amazing beach and pool weather. And if you come onto my Facebook group as well, a lovely chap called Herb has posted his favourite weather app, which a lot of people tend to agree with as well. If you want to know what the weather is like in the next 2 weeks, please join my Facebook group and get the app, because we're getting loads of questions about what the weather is like out here. Now this week we've had a bit of a weird week. We had a few September storms, and they do come through the island, but they never stay for long. So if you're worried about coming out, or you're thinking about booking to come out, yes, we can cop a storm. We get the storms every now and again, and they kind of blaze through spectacularly. But Glyn, are you here? Hello. Nice to see you. They do blow through spectacularly, but they do also pass on really quickly. So it isn't like a rainy day in the UK or Ireland or Northern Europe or Sweden. It just doesn't linger. And actually, I just love it when it thunders here and when we have thunderstorms. It's so spectacular. As long as you're safe, the inside. So if you are thinking of coming out and you're worried about what the weather is, get those updates from that app on our Facebook group and just put your mind at rest. And if it does thunder, it's also a very different kind of experience as well. It's a good chance to get into the bars and meet some of the locals, have a few drinks. Oh wow, look, this, okay, so I'm coming up past this cafe here. I'm going to try and grab the name of it because they do fresh lobster here. 45 euros a kilo, and I can't see the name of it. 1 second. ¿Cómo se llama este restaurante? Okay, I'm going to come over here. Let's go and have a chat to. Hola, estoy live on YouTube. Estoy live on YouTube. ¿Cómo se llama este restaurante?
Esto se llama Carlitos.
Carlitos, okay.
Carlitos se llama.
Okay, we are outside Carlitos restaurant in Cala Millor, and they do fresh lobster. And ¿cómo se llama?
Carlitos. Carlos. Yo me llamo Carlos, Carlitos. Las mujeres me llaman Carlitos.
Okay, ask for Carlitos. Ask for Carlitos. He serves a fresh lobster. It's 45 euros a kilo or 25 euros for half a kilo. And they do cocktails and they do ribeye steaks as well. So if you want to come here, I think this looks pretty good because there are not many places I see on the island. See, 25 euros, brilliant. Yeah, he told me to remind you, half a lobster, 25 euros. I really, honestly, I'm like coming from Palma way, there are not many restaurants I see that sell fresh lobster. So I would actually be tempted to come over here, come and have a chat to Carlitos and come and try some of his lobster. Looks good. Right, we're coming up to this other little lookout here. Thanks, Pete. I can either get shouted at and told to go away, or someone will talk to me. But I always give it a go. Right, we've got this other little lookout point now. Just like down in Palma Nova, we've got this other bizarre like padlock place here. It's just some railings that people have etched their padlocks onto. And I did put a post on my Facebook page many months ago asking why people do this, and apparently it is. Oh my, I've actually forgotten. I think it's people put the padlocks on there if it's like a sign of love or something like that. So yeah, this has been a popular place to come and leave your padlocks. If you want to remember your partner, come and leave your padlock here. Thanks for joining, Brian. You're off to the Pine Walk now to go and have dinner. Enjoy. Right, let's come around here. Look, we've got even more restaurants up here as well. Wow, this is lovely. Can somebody tell me actually roughly how far I am from Cala Bona? I'm going to pick up a little bit of speed. It's a little bit quieter up here as well. Some nice music playing. Glenn, that's hilarious. It's one of my Palma Nova videos where I first spotted that, I do believe. Right, we're trying to avoid that content claim coming around here. So I'm going to keep on walking. We're coming up to some smaller hotels around here. I come outside the Pro Tour Bonamar, and from the back of that hotel you're going to get some really nice sunsets. So of course, obviously I'm on the East Coast. This is the place to come to get up early in the morning. And I know you're on holiday and you're not going to want to get up early, but I remember being here when we did come here, and getting up very early in the morning to catch the sunrise, and it's spectacular. Oh bless, thank you so much, Christian. That's really kind of you to say that. You're a fan of the channel, thank you. Can I just ask you, actually guys, if you are watching this at the moment and you can hit that thumbs up button, please can you do so to help push out this video. If you are new to my channel, please can you hit that subscribe button, because I do these lives every now and again just because I don't seem to have time to edit. And I will not tell you how long it took me to do the video of the Hams Caves this weekend. Okay, so I'm going to keep on going. I'm sorry I just missed your comment there that just popped up. Okay, so as I said before, this area here, I don't actually, this is a good paella restaurant. We're just coming up to another great looking seafood place. This is the Restaurante Costa. They do pizzas, tapas, and they also have, hang on a second, let me just turn this around. Whoopsie, sorry. I'm sorry, my gimbal's making some swift moves tonight. I have to apologise. Now, this is another gorgeous place to come and eat. You can see the views right out in front of me. Another great place to come for seafood and tapas. And, my goodness, we have a Greek restaurant here as well. It's not often I see Greek restaurants down here. Now, this is also somewhere I'd like to come and try. So it is called, and I can't pronounce it, Sairataki. Traditional Greek cuisine. If you want to change from the Spanish food, we have all the traditional food here and a fish spa next door as well. And also an ice roll shop as well. Oh wow, look, check this out. I'm just going to have a quick look on the menu board here. Now this chap here, he does ice cream rolls, which is a little bit different from your normal ice creams. Also worth checking out. So this little area is lovely. I'm super impressed with down here, honestly. I'm definitely coming back here. Now, in terms of who comes to Cala Millor, there's a huge German presence down here. And if you are looking for accommodation, do your research because a lot of the hotels here, I mean, if you're watching this from Germany, you know that there are hotels here that cater more for German visitors, and likewise as well, there are other hotels that cater more for maybe British visitors. So depending what you want or what kind of hotel you want, do your research. The hotel I stayed in with my mum many years ago. We got a special from work, and it was a primarily German hotel, which was great. I mean, it was right in the heart of Cala Millor, near all the restaurants and stuff. So, just to let you know, but this resort is tailor-made for tourism and for people coming out here. Yeah, I was saying not very many people I know live out here actually, because it's so focused on tourism. So I'm really happy to have got down here before the end of the season, just so you can have some kind of idea of what it looks like as we enter autumn. And look, you've got even more tourist shops here. You can actually hear it's just really peaceful down here. There's no music. You can just hear the sea. It's beautiful. You have been going to Cala Bona for 14 years. Wow. Oh my goodness. And same as well, that we're getting lots of comments about Cala Bona here. And can I just say a big hello as well to one of my Facebook group members, Keith Grands, because he also has mentioned how much he loves Cala Bona to me, and I think he stays in the Hotel Cala Bona, which has been around since about 1924 or something like that. I'm not quite sure where I just got that fact from, but it just pulled that out of my head. So this area, even though these resorts are quite new and the hotels are quite new, there are areas around here with plenty of history. Like even more shops. Look at this. Is Cala Bona nice? I've just been asked. I don't know. We're going to go there now because I literally can't remember if I've been there or not. I know I've stayed in Cala Millor, but I'm not sure if I went over to Cala Bona. Just give you a few little scene of the jet skis coming in. So, any of you guys that know Cala Bona well, tell me, how far away am I from it? Have I entered Cala Bona yet? I'm in Cala Bona now, my goodness me. Now, this must be the beach in that case. Thank you so much. This is terrible, isn't it? I do have a good excuse though, I haven't been here for a very long time. I'd love to know where the Hotel Cala Bona is. I'd love to go and check that out because that is some piece of Mallorca history. 10 minutes to the port. I'm going to keep just, let me keep going. Should I keep going? Cala Bona or Puerto Poyensa, what's best? I don't know. Anyone in the chat, if they can help that person out with which place is better to go to. I have to say, I'm super impressed by this area. I love Puerto Poyensa. It's one of my favourite areas of the island, but this is really new for me. So I think I'm going to come down here, hopefully, for a couple of nights at some point. And people are saying as well in the chat that they love both equally, and I can kind of understand why. They're very similar. You have this excellent boardwalk. Hello from Holland. We have someone from the Netherlands here. Fantastic. I love that we have people from all over the world watching the channel. It's absolutely brilliant. Now look, I'm coming up to a 60s pub. They've got football on. This is the first. This is the music bar, and they have live sport on. So worth knowing if you want to catch up with the matches while you're out here. Okay, so I'm passing by Cala Bona Beach. Let me just turn the camera around. Hotel Cala Bona is in the port. Just give you a few views of the beach here. I mean, there are so mmany bars and little shops around here and little supermarkets. If you're down here on a self-catering holiday, I don't think you're going to struggle finding food somehow. I've just been asked, is everyone working as normal now? Well, the ironic thing is that the season here on the island at least is coming to an end at the end of October. It's unlikely it's going to be extended. There are normally some hotels out here in Cala Millor that will stay open over the winter because we do get some tourism, particularly with the OAP market over from mainland Spain. So they do tend to keep a couple of the hotels open. But I mean, this year has been a little bit well, it nearly didn't start, it felt like. It was such a late start to the year, and now it seems like it's going to wind up soon. So a lot of people now who have the hotels open and working in the hotels and restaurants, especially around here, they're going to be closing down soon, which is such a shame. And hold on, look, we are coming by BC Sancho. And see these little bikes here? You can come, actually somebody's just returning theirs. I've got no idea how much they are. Normally about sort of around 10 euros an hour or something like that. And there's a little pathway down here to the beach too. I'm going to keep walking around. Oh guys, and also look, here's something else that you can do here. Now I'm going to point the camera in the sun, but can you see in the distance there, you can hire hot air balloons out here. So there's a hot air balloon going on overhead, which is amazing. Lucky person who is watching the sunset from up there. Right, I'm going to pick the pace up. Let me try and get down to the port. Just Okay, so please keep those thumbs up going. I can see we've got 70 people on the live. I can't believe it. I'm absolutely amazed. I've just noticed. I've got the Levante 4-star hotel to my right. That hasn't opened, unfortunately. I don't know whether anyone is familiar with this hotel. It looks like a beautiful hotel, but I guess they just haven't had the numbers of bookings to justify opening this this summer. So I'm going to try and get out here before the season ends to give you guys a little bit more inspiration with a better video, better made video, if you're looking to book to come out for next year. Because there's nothing worse than going through a really empty resort over the winter. Got another British bar here. There's a match on this evening. Again, thank you very much. Looks like the England replay from the Euros, but anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you are on this live, I always seem to catch my lives when there's football on. Right, I'm trying to power up here. Got another really good looking ice cream shop as well to my left hand side, all fresh ingredients. Will I be doing any Palmer nightlife anytime soon? I can do. I'll pop that on my list. Actually, speaking of requests, I actually have to thank a lady called Jackie who bought me a coffee on my Buy Me a Coffee page, and she asked me if I could come up here to Cala Millor and Cala Bona at some point. So this has got my petrol basically to come on over to the other side of the island. So Jackie, I hope you're watching this, and thank you very much. And I'm sorry it's taken me about 2 to 3 months to get out here, but things have been a little bit hectic. Trip to England and everything in between. Now I'm going to keep walking. Which way to the port, guys? Do I keep going straight on, or do I turn right down here? Hermit, you're coming from the Netherlands. Fantastic. Straight. Thank you very much, Paul. I'm going to keep going. Got some takeaways down here. This is actually you guys showing me around. This has got to be a first, okay? I know the island really well, I just don't know around here very well, but this is a good introduction for me at least to make a better video. 1 minute. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Stephen. Oh, I can see the Thalassa Cafe. Oh, this must be the port. Oh, how lovely. Oh my goodness, look, we're outside the Hotel Cala Bona. Let me just back up here so you can get a proper view of it. Check this out. This has been around since 1924. Now, my lovely Facebook group member that I mentioned a while ago, there we go, look, you can see the sign at the top here. He has stayed in this hotel for absolutely years. And do you know what the owners of this hotel do? Every single Christmas, they send him a personalised Christmas card. And I mean, you can't ask for better service than that. That is amazing. Oh, hello. You see me. I'm live at the moment. Would you like to say hello to anyone? Would you like to say hello?
Hello.
What's your names?
To Cala Bona, Bill and Miriam.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, welcome.
We watched your channel.
Oh, bless you. Bless you.
You're brilliant, actually.
Yeah, you're very good. You're very good.
Oh, thank you. They're showing me round. They're actually showing me around this area because I don't know it very well. I haven't been here for 16 years.
Really?
So yes.
Well, we've watched all your.
Oh, thank you.
And all your other videos because we
Yeah,
haven't
we
a clue what to
we
expect.
booked in February,
Uh-huh.
and we've been watching on YouTube like different people.
Yeah.
And you're like what you do for Cala Bona is fantastic.
Oh,
For the
I have
whole
to say,
area.
yeah, for the whole area, you're
So we
brilliant.
kept on going.
oh,
You know,
bless
so
you.
much,
Oh,
fair
thank you
play.
so much.
And, like it's really made us excited about coming here.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe that guy. Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Yay. Brilliant.
Fast, I said, that's the girl we're watching you.
Oh, bless you. It's really nice to meet
No,
you.
no, we're going to be on your stream.
If you look later,
No,
right?
we get back to
Mallorca
Ireland.
under the sun. Have a look on YouTube. You're going to be on it. Wine's on
lovely.
about. I think
Keep us
it's
in it.
30 minutes in. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much.
pleasure.
Cheers. See you later.
God bless.
Bye. Oh, bless. That's brilliant. Love it. I can't believe I've come over to the east coast of the island and I've been recognised out here. Because I don't come out here. I didn't think anyone would would spot me. Anyway, look, we're down at the port. Check this out. This is absolutely gorgeous. And what lovely people as well. I love it. Guys, if you see me out and about filming, please come and say hello, because at least I know that someone watches the videos. Look at this. I mean, look at this hotel. I want to come out here. This just looks amazing. And look, you've also got, let me just turn the camera around. I'm sorry if I'm spinning the camera a little bit, but we're down at Cala Bona port, and there's lots of little places to eat down here. But there's a fresh fish restaurant too. I'm just going to go around to the other side of the port, and then I'm going to wind up this live. You're watching me on the Cala Millor webcam. That's hilarious. So I'm on the webcam and on a YouTube live as well. This is absolutely stunning down here. I'm actually loving this because this is just new for me. Absolutely love it. And we've got as well, if you can't get a booking in the Cala Bona hotel, there is the Hotel Catalonia Del Mar right next door if you want to stay down in the port. And the rope and anchor, someone just said, can you say hello to the staff on the rope and the anchor? Oh look, they've got football on in there. I'm a bit scared to go in actually, only because I don't want to push my luck with the speaking to people part in case someone tells me to get lost. Just coming around the side of the port here, you can see actually if you do book tickets for the Sea Odyssey for the glass bottom catamaran, it's just over here. So I'm guessing this might be one of the places where you come and pick it up. Absolutely love it down here. It's just amazing. So yeah, I'm going to come back down here and make a proper video and then cover all the other stuff that I was going to talk about this evening. But I really hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Okay everyone, I think I'm going to wind up this live now. Thank you so much for joining me. I can see 75 people are on this live. Thank you so much. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, please hit it. It just helps roll out that video to other people who haven't yet seen it. Please also, if you're not a member of my channel, please just hit that subscribe button too, and come and join me on my Facebook group. I should have some news this week about the Facebook group as well, because hopefully we're going to expand a little bit with the help of somebody else who has recently been over here. So I can hear some drilling in the background. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with some lovely views of Cala Bona. Thank you so much for joining everyone, and I shall see you on the next video sometime soon. Goodbye for now.